Hello, welcome back to Finnlay's Garage. Today we're going to be checking the brake, ready for a new season. Stick around, stay tuned, I'll show you what to do. Right, so here we are at the front brakes, and I'm going to undo these two sliders, then I'm going to take off the caliper and see what is inside it. We're doing good, guys.
Okay, you'll probably find that's undone. Now, undo the other one a bit first before you take that out. That's it, good boy. Come out now.
So we've got a bit of grease on this one. And then a little teeny bit on that one.
Careful. Wind the wheel. Do you want some help?
Please, Dad. And my dad's come to help me take it off.
There we go.
And that's what we've got in there.
Looks alright, there's no leaks. There's no corrosion.
And there is definitely nothing to
Okay, shall we have a look at the pads?
be dirty.
There we go. Pads are wearing nice and even.
And they are brilliant.
Still plenty of meat on them. They're a bit dry though. Make sure we can remember which one goes where. That's the back one. Lovely. There we go. The sliders are pretty clean. The carriers are pretty clean as well. Lovely jubbly. Disc's fine. There's no lip. Those brakes look pretty good to me.
They look pretty good to me as well. So I've got a bit of brake cleaner on my rag. So I'm going to give the carrier a bit of clean. So my dad's going to go through some more of the tricky stuff so I know how to do it.
So what we want to do, we want to get both the brake pads, so the one from the inner and the one from the outer. I want to look at them and just make sure they're wearing evenly, which they are, which is all good. There's still plenty of brake pad left on them as well, so what we're going to do is we're going to just put a bit of grease on where they sit on the carrier, so they slide nice and freely all year round. Okay? And you need just a little bit of grease. Just going to put it in there, look. can use copper slip as well. I've got some proper brake grease, so we will use that. That'll just stop them from getting dry and getting seized in there. Okay, and then we're going to put them back
in their spot.
Back in the carrier, like so, and then do the other one. Again, just a little bit. I want to make sure we don't put this grease on the actual pad material, otherwise the brakes won't work very well, will they? There we go. A little bit where the pistons sit. Happy days. We'll free off the caliper. You can. This is tricky because you need to try and hold the back inner pad in. There we go. And we'll just check these, make sure they're still nice and clean. There's still plenty of grease. You can always just put a smidge bit more of this brake grease on and just spread it around. As we want those to be nice and free as well. And then just crap off the floor on that one. And I'll just put a bit of grease on this one. And in it goes. Like so. I will need to be very, very, very careful not to cross thread these, because if you cross thread these, it'll be a new caliper, and a new caliper isn't cheap.
Thanks, Dad, for doing all the tricky stuff for me. Right, so all I'm going to do is tighten these two bolts back up again, but only a little bit, because they have to be tightened up by the proper torque setting. Tighten up.
Okay, better find this torque setting then, haven't we?
So I found a torque setting, but I'm not quite strong enough.
What's the torque setting then?
The torque setting that it is supposed to be is 27 Newton meters.
Okay, let me get in there and do it.
And my dad is going to do it for me.
There we go, there's one. There's two. Do you want to have a go?
And then, this is how it's going to be done. So, that's this side done. Now, I've only got to do the other one, and then I'll show you how to do the back brakes. So, that's the front brakes done. So now we're going to do the back brakes in quite the same way.
That's it. I think that's a different size, Finn.
Looks like it's a different size as well, Dad.
Try the other socket then. Better?
I didn't know that. I come in two sizes. Did you? bit like thick.
That's just the grease, mate. Come here then. Let's get this caliper off. This works a bit different, look. This one's got pins holding the brake pads in. It only slides on one slider on the carrier, look. But that looks good, there's no corrosion, there's no leaks.
Or nothing else like that can make it.
The pads are wearing relatively evenly. So it looks good, we'll give them a clean, give it a grease up.
Give it a little
Put it back together.
clean of it.
Lovely jubbly.
He'll put it back. Right, I'm going to tighten them up. My dad's going to torque them up, and then we're happy days.
Right then.
My dad's just going to torque them up now.
This one's 27. And the other one's a little bit less. 22.
Right, that's it for today, guys. Now I know Dad's brakes are all safe for the new season, and that's why we all know brakes are important. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.